as you gain back in your limbs, as all of your limbs are now once again. Your restraints have been gone. You can now move your full. You can now move your full movement speed, as well as you're not confined to your little cell here. So give me 1 second.
May I do something as well?
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna psychic crush the guard in front of me.
I want to look
Natural
at
weapon.
the stone that I found.
Second. Yeah. As you pick up the stone, you notice that the stone is, it's not even a stone. It's just a pebble. But it is. Well, correction. It's not just a pebble. It's big, but not too big.
Okay.
You're able to get it in your hand, and as you do, bring it down on the guard's head. Roll me an attack, just an attack. As well as I need to get him a saving throw. Give me 1 second.
How do I just roll attack?
It's typically just a strength check since I don't think you're proficient in rocks.
No.
Just a strength check. Just a strength check.
Okay. Hooray? Question mark?
Yes. You bring the rock down on his head as he knocked out from the door, just suddenly hitting him. You bring the rock down on his head, and he's firmly out cold.
Can I reach through the bars to him? Is he close enough?
As you reach through the bars jostle, and suddenly the 3 bars in front of you down, as you can now walk through. Same thing with everyone else. You can now walk through your little openings in your cells.
Okay, but did you roll the saving throw?
Just give me 1 second. I forgot to turn talking to myself on. I'm not going to flood the thing with... I'm not going to flood the thing with freaking checks here. Or is it a wisdom?
The cells are open now.
It's intelligence.
Saving throw?
Yes, intelligence saving throw.
He fails.
So he takes 8 damage.
As you concentrate hardly on the guard in front of your cell, who is more distracted with the sudden appearance of these people, you see him quickly grasp his head as the ground motionless.
Does he have any weapons I can take?
As you look over his person, you do see a short sword.
Am I proficient? A short sword is a simple weapon, right?
I think. I do want to point out, though, as you reach down to grasp his blade, a
what?
I'm going to say a Constitution save.
Constitution save?
It's a Constitution.
Okay, Constitution save. 7.
Grasp this blade in your hand.
I grasp the blade and...
You're grasping the blade, and where before your mind, well, your quote-unquote mind, where you were just thinking about getting this blade and escaping, all of a sudden is filled with just this loud and constant ah!
Yeah, I'm dropping the sword immediately. It's like, okay, nope, that's not happening.
So I'm assuming it's the same thing with this guard over here. Short sword, bad things.
Do you try to pick up the short sword?
Like, don't pick up the sword! Don't pick up the sword!
I reach my hand towards it like I'm going to, and then I pull back.
That is that. The guards, the few that are not Give me 1 second. I actually have to mark them real fast. Guards who are not
Unconscious.
dead.
Yep.
Suddenly get up, and that is for all three of those up there. That one skull. So all three of those are dead. Quickly, well, actually, Khajiit. Okay. Yes. Roll me an athletics versus his.
Oh, dear.
Okay, give me 1 second. I will look at that here in a minute. Just as a quick thing, I'm just gonna hit this button, switch back over. I'm just gonna open up the cheat sheet here and then use it. Cheat sheet. 20. Oh god, here we go. See if we can do this properly. Athletics. Okay. As you quickly fall, you spring forward, wrapping yourself around this guard as he had no time to react. The other two Trox, as you are significantly closer, you can attempt to do anything to him as him running away does provoke an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna skewer him.
Good job.
Versus his AC, that is going to hit. You ram your head out of the little bars, just barely fitting it through, as everyone notices this guard is now mounted very firmly on his horns. Eveline, you get a attack of opportunity as he leaves, as he's trying to run away.
Okay. Can I firebolt his face?
Of course.
That is the best thing I've ever heard. Yes,
Oh, it's
firebolt his
optional.
face.
Okay.
You
Did I have advantage?
actually give you advantage for the fact that he is more focused on. Actually, yes, you do have advantage because flanking, because there's a Trox over there. As well as he's more focused on the fact that all of his friends are certainly dying and he wants to get the hell out.
Okay. So. Hey.
Like the, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, wow.
Back, and you
I'm sorry.
you fling forth this firebolt, and it makes direct contact with his back.
Yeah, he
He
didn't even
turns
notice.
around. He turns around and looks at you. As now that you actually are looking at where his face is, you notice that where his eyes are, there are actually little flames coming out. He is actually made of fire himself, so that is half damage.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And kind of you can kind of see comically the flames shrink as if he's squinting at you, and you just kind of see his head tilt a little bit. He is going to reach for his on the side of his waist, and he pulls out a handful of this weird dust. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Works as he flings this dust into your cell. You get the gist that this is something that you don't want to inhale. As you quickly cover your nose, some of it does get in as you feel a little groggy, but not too much. You can still you're still able to get your wits about you, but you're a little more groggy than you were before. Your movement is subtracted by 5. Slightly tired.
Mm-hmm.
Should we perhaps roll initiative at this point?
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Sure, go ahead, as there's only one person.
Okay, fair enough. Can we just question, can we just rush the last remaining guy?
I'm being honest, if anyone wants to, you can rush this. you can rush him. I'm not going to bring up the turn order for just one person. Hey, look, there's a Trox. Hey, look, there's a Garoon.
What do I roll to hit someone with a food tray?
Are you proficient in food trays?
Thank you. Trox, still with this other corpse on your horns, you bring your head down and ram your head into his back. As suddenly, Eveline, you notice as the flames in his eyes go from the squinting to much bigger. If you were to put together your thumb and index finger, and then a second later, they completely disappear. That's all of them dealt with.
Trox looks to Little Ooze Man, and there's hunger in his eyes.
I'm not tasty. I told you that. Look at all these
Trucks.
nice, tasty, non-ooze things to eat.
As he starts almost charging to the ooze thing, he stops and looks at Skahoom.
Hello, friend. How are you doing? And I hold out my arms to him.
Little Lizard Man, he picks you up and grabs you.
Oh God.
I
don't resist though.
There's probably blood dripping from the two guards on my horns.
Oh, as you're having sweet Trox, as you're having this sweet embrace with your long-lost friend, you can slightly see through your squinted eyes of just pure happiness. Khajiit, the snake person that was there, is slowly but surely strangling this other guard. Skahoom, anything through this haze of pain?
No, of course not. I just muffle.
It's literally like being hugged by me in real life.
Yeah, I know, that's why I can't do anything. I'm fully aware of the situation.
I'm coming out and very nicely saying, "Oh, thank you all very much for the help." But I do very fast tell them what I understood about the fire. That there's got to be someone that controls this magic, and I don't know why it stopped right now. But if for some reason he wakes up, then we might find ourselves in the same predicament. So maybe we should find out who he is and kill him, or run for it. All of that together.
Eveline, as you are saying this, give me a small insight.
Okay.
The guard is dead.
Trox is going to put down Skahoom and tear off one of the legs from the guards and goes to take a bite. How good is it?
Oh. Look around a little bit and study over the thing. As you're saying this about the bars and all that, you realize that bugs that were causing it.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? It was the guards that was causing it.
It was the two dogs up here, as they did die. The one on the left died first. That was the moment all three of these cells over on the left-hand side deactivated, and the one on the right died. Trox and Garoon, the Minotaur and the Slime's cells quickly dissipated as well as the binds that were holding Trox.
Is there? Can I look around to see if my equipment, my stuff, is somewhere, my weapon?
As you're looking around for all your stuff, you notice that one of the four figures is holding a very big box. It is the one that you're standing close to right now, this one. He's holding a very big box, and he kind of just places it down in front of him. I believe you.
I'm really sorry, I did not hear that.
I believe these belong to you people. As he opens the box, you do see your respective equipment.
I just stick my arms in, and my gear just absorbs into my body until it goes into place.
I just pick it up like a normal person. Gosh.
I thank him and ask him who he is and why he helps us. while I'm grabbing my stuff at the same time.
As you ask him the question, he goes to go answer, but he's quickly cut off by the person behind him, this one right here. We were here not to rescue you. We rescued you on accident. I do apologize for that. But we were here to actually rescue her. As he points over to the side at a short-ish... She's about up to... when you said you were about 6 feet, she's about up to your elbow. Short.
I'm short too.
She...
Like 5'5" or something.
Yeah. She's about her size. And, you do see as this happens, you notice that she has a sword on her back that is about as tall as her.
Oh.
We're here to rescue Miss Cascade. She got captured along with you bunch, and, as he's stumbling over his words, the one in front of you speaks up again. It was unintentional, yes, but at the same time, greatly needed because we don't exactly have a escape route for this mission. You, however, have a little bit, but we do have a diversion. And as he says diversion, you hear another explosion, much louder, and it shakes the ground around you as it is coming from here. It is coming from that direction where you saw the warden walk through. There's a door in the way, but you still get the gist that is where it's coming from.
So it sounds like we're not going that way. Okay.
We're going that way. The way we came from. Mr. Artax here, he gestures towards the giant man wielding the hammer. Have accidentally caved in the tunnel we were digging.
All right. So I guess we're going that way then.
So, we do have support. I think we brought in... He looks over at Artax, and Artax... And through his helmet, you can hear him say... It's... I don't remember what squad we brought, actually. I do know for a fact, though, that they are here now. Holding that area, hopefully. As he says this, you do hear a small humanoid scream come from that same direction. They're trying to, anyways.
Maybe we should get moving.
It's not good to just waste time in a jail.
I've spent enough time here, thank you very much. I would very much like to leave.
They kind of gesture towards the door. If you could please take the lead. We don't want to lose these two at the moment. And as he says this, Artax falls back as the other two bring themselves forward in a bit of a guarding position.
All right. So I guess in this door ahead, is there like a sort of gap anywhere?
The door itself is it's a very firm door. There are small little cracks that you could see through in the center of the door, as it is just made of 2x4, but it is still door.
Basically, I was just gonna try and squeeze a part of me through, and so I could see on the other side.
As you squeeze yourself through a little bit, you get a. I'm just gonna remove this little thing right here. You see through the hallway, it goes to a small curve and into a door.
All right, the room ahead looks clear, but there may be traps. Be wary. And I'm going to climb on the ceiling. May I make a stealth roll?
You may.
Would it help that I'm on the ceiling?
As you jump up to the ceiling, Trux comes walking by as he's just barely scraping the bottom of your things. You do manage to hide, though, as there is very little light in this area. You get the feeling that if anyone were to simply just glance in the general direction of you, they would see you, as you are a black figure kind of dripping a little bit, and it's a open hallway.
I don't even know that I do not drip. I haven't dripped since I was 13, thank you very much.
It's a joke. Calm down.
Freaking racism. Right.
There is another form of the door, and as you walk up to said door, you hear fighting, and lots of it, to be honest.
Well, time to join the fray, which probably opened the door.
As you open the door, you are met with immediately an arrow colliding with the wall. About it. As you look into the room, there are multiple of these standing. They're about as tall as you, Skahum. Standing there, fighting off their respective guards.
Initiative.
In the picture. Two of them do get struck down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do a quick little roll here to see which ones get struck down. Then we will actually go into initiative. I'm going to roll a 1d6 here, and then... So, that one and that one. Okay. That one... And... Ah, shit. No, don't want you, Cortana. Go away. Windows 10, man. Okay. And that one, I didn't have the access to hit the button. So, with that...
Oh, joy.
Boy. I do need to jump in real fast
hell yeah.
and grab the...
Oh, wow.
I do need to jump in real fast and grab the little code here for initiative.
Oh, joy.
What happens when you get a nat 20 on initiative? Is it just you guaranteed to go first?
Yes, you're guaranteed to go first.
Alright.
Ooze boy first.
My role is registered, right? Because I did it to the sheet. It doesn't matter, or does it?
You always have to select your token whenever you roll, but it's already, like, you have it good. You're on the
Yeah,
turn
it's fine
order.
right now.
Okay.
But just remember that whenever you do roll initiative, be sure to click on your token first.
Or be like me and forget literally every time.
Yes. That is also an option.
I'll take option B, thank you.
So I think Chalks is distracted by his eating the leg, and Skahum is even more distracted by him shoving a leg into Skahum's face.
Yeah. That's true. I'm just like trying to get Trox to take back the leg, and he just keeps forcing it down toward me.
All right, so Garoom, please go ahead and your.
Okay, from what I can gather, is,
on the turn order, but they are still they're just gonna go on the same turn as them. So,
alright. I think I'm gonna try and take out this guy, so I'm still on the ceiling, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. How high is the ceiling, by the way?
as you move out of the hallway into this next room, the ceiling is significantly higher. It's a good 5 feet of different movement that you could jump up to from.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Position.
So, 5, 10, so that's 15, 20, 25, yes? Okay. And now that I'm in position, I'm going to use my dart gun and shoot at that guy. And do I get a height advantage?
Yes.
Alright.
As he is also not aware that you are up there, as he's just gotten done killing the guy in front of him.
17.
Does hit him.
That's 5 damage, and he's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
He rolled a 15.
Huh?
A 15.
Okay, so he takes 5 damage and is not poisoned.
Okay, got it.
And can I do anything with a bonus action? I don't... Oh. I don't believe so. Unless I can throw a dagger as a bonus action.
Can you?
I don't think so.
Then no.
Unless it's... yeah. Guess that's the end of my turn. Does it look up?
Eveline.
By the way, I hope you noticed that I did actually change my name to Evelyn for you.
Eveline. My bad.
Yes, I changed it.
Evelyn!
Evelyn. Anyway, I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself. So, bling. And then I still have a -5 movement, right?
You did move out of the thing. As you did move out of the thing, the drowsiness moved out of your cell. The drowsiness kind of subsided.
Okay, so I don't have it. Okay, cool.
Movement again.
Okay, so I am going to move here. I'm not going to move so far anyway. I'm going to move here to be able to see what's going on. But then that will be... her turn has ended.
Do give me an athletics.
Athletics.
You're not
Yeah,
going to
That's
attack?
my bad.
Goodbye.
That's what I want.
Athletics. Oh, actually, that was pretty good. Acrobatics. I'm sorry. I can't hear
Sorry.
him.
No, you're fine. It's my bad.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
I don't know why the fuck. As you go to move through the thing, you are met by a Minotaur in your way. You manage to simply slide under his legs.
Hooray for short
Things-
people.
Yes, dodging things as you do move under it into this position.
Okay.
Slightly add 1 mental scarring, but you're otherwise okay.
Can I imagine the guy's probably pissed at me, the guy I shot. I imagine.
I'm sorry.
I was asking, I imagine the guy I shot's probably pissed at me right now.
He actually does not know where that shot came from.
Can I shout at him as an action? Or bonus action? I should have said. Never mind.
I will. Yeah, I was about to say.
Never mind.
Yes.
I probably will shout, "Up here, fuckers! Up here, fuckers!"
As you say this, guards who are still fighting kind of like glance up at you, and comically, you see the flames where their eyes grow kind of smaller as they squint. Like, what the fuck? How the hell? As they're very weirded out by the fact that there is a person attached to the ceiling. Evelyn, please continue with your turn.
I was done.
Okay. This is all of them. Okay, so the one that you shot at is going to... he's going to assess the situation, and seeing how there are people over there, he is going to move 30 feet here. That is about his turn. They need to do quick little attacks here. I'm just going to press 2 of these, and then I'm just going to use the same DC here, so just give me 1 second. Got that. Okay. Fail success. Okay. As the other 2 are still fighting their respective people. This guard right there, strikes this like being, and you see him flinch significantly more than anything else, as he is kind of holding himself up on his with his arm as his shield is still raised against the guard. The other one, however, is still keeping his intentions quite normal. And from the other side of the room, quite adjacent over here, you notice a door swing open. Other guy steps out. And that is the end of their turn. Moving on to the hounds. Closest to you, Eveline, is going to... that is not where I wanted to go. He's going to move closer to you, and he is going to make a attack against you.
Can I? Sorry, I have a question because I really don't recall. Can I cast a reaction, or does it need to be on my turn?
You can cast a reaction if you have a spell that does allow reaction.
Yes, of course. In that case, as I see him trying to hit me,
Now hold on, before you cast shield spell, make sure it actually can hit. What was the attack roll?
Oh, that's a... I'm sorry, what was it actually?
It was a 16.
Does a 16 meet your AC?
One moment, because I've cast Mage Armor on myself and I'm not certain. I'm really sorry. This is gonna take.
What's
Everyone's
your
gonna start
dexterity modifier?
My dexterity modifier is 2.
So your AC is 15, so that hits.
So yeah, you're gonna want to use shield.
Yeah. Okay. So
go ahead and do that. That is until the start of your next turn. You have.
So that
it bounces off. As you see this two-headed creature bounding for you, he kind of leaps into the air a little bit and gets ready, and both of his heads are focused in on you. As he's getting ready to bite you, you bring up your hand, and he bounces off and lands on his side on the floor, quickly scurrying back up to his feet. The other one is going to do another biting attack against this guy.
It's an invisible barrier.
Yeah. The dog is confused as why it does not. It's an invisible barrier, so regardless of anything, it's. Yeah. As you are all doing your things, you see this guard over here. You see the hound that he's fighting step back and then jump at him, bringing him down to the ground with one of his heads, and the other one is kind of looking around at anything else that could be around him. That is the end of their turn. I need to roll 3 of these attacks. And then 1, 2... Wait, no, I need to only roll 1, because one of them is being... 2 of them are actually not in a place to attack. Oh, shit. Yeah. Nothing. It doesn't hit, so that's about it. Khajiit, it is your turn. The NPCs are fighting around you, so.
JJ?
He's only been typing.
Oh.
Okay. Roll your little thing there. A 12 does hit. Roll the damage. Strength saving. Give me 1 second.
The strength save isn't rolled until it uses an action to try to get out.
Noted. Okay. Yeah. No. Because you you bring yourself forward, wrapping around the body of this dog, and the dog is firmly grasped in your constriction.
So,
Turn. It is not dead. Trox, it is your turn.
alright, can I
In
even
before.
get through here?
I am going to say with your height, you can, with precision, so I don't know what you would use for that. You could
You could
get
what?
a weapon above. You could possibly get a weapon above them to hit the target in front of them. But as he is being constricted by the snake, you do have that. However, if you were to tell them to kind of duck aside or something like that, you could possibly step over them.
I'm just gonna attempt to jump over them without seeing anything.
I'm going to say acrobatics.
Oh joy, I'm good at this.
Oh boy.
Yay.
Well,
Oh,
Oh,
with surprising
He is good at
grace.
this.
graceful gazelle leap across the field.
Everyone claps excitedly. Encore.
Exactly. Trox, as you're sitting there and you're just feeling this bloodlust urge to get in there and fight, you take a step back and you jump over them. Side, not harming anyone on your side. However, the guard that is in front of you is significantly stunned at seeing a giant minotaur suddenly appear out of a hallway.
I'm going to charge into him. And...
Damage? Shit. Fuck. Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to, do that again. Does a 13 hit?
Hit.
It what? You cut out.
It doesn't.
Okay. Total of 12 damage. Yay!
Also, JJ wants to know if he can cast Sanctuary as bonus action, in case you haven't read that.
On your turn.
He,
It was...
as, like, 'cause he didn't know it was as a bonus action. He didn't know.
Your last turn.
That's up to
I
you. I
will.
just...
Thank you.
JJ, just
Oh,
making
it's,
sure you know that it ends if you attack. Oh.
On the mage next to you. Okay, yeah. That is
Okay.
completely fine.
Well, it ends if she attacks. Just so you know. Okay.
That dog was not there a second ago. I have to fix the turn order, so Skahoom, it is your turn.
Alright, so, I'm gonna move right past Evelyn. 30 feet.
Give me an acrobatics.
Oh, you're gonna make me jump. Alright.
Nope.
Okay. As you're sitting there and you've just watched this giant of a beast jump over your friends, you think to yourself, I got
Wait.
this. I can do this. Yep.
Hang on just a second. My acrobatics roll is broken. That's fine. Go with it anyway. I'm gonna try to fix it.
I'm just gonna say that this is still gonna happen, but there's not gonna be any. You're still gonna move to where you want to either way. You're sitting there thinking to yourself, I got this. I can do this. You take a running leap as around the last second. You know what? No, I don't want to leap. I want to go under. Evelyn, you feel you feel a nudge at your legs as the Dragonborn is crawling out from underneath you.
Oh,
Not sliding, crawling. Skahoom, in your head, though, you're sliding.
Graceful.
I just try to stand completely still. Like,
Wait. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Keep going. Garoon, it'll be your turn here in a minute. Keep going.
Okay, I can like stab the guy who's in this constriction, right? Or is he just covered up?
Yes, you can. You can get a hit in here and there as he is still able to be hit.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab him with my fire dancing bones.
All right. Roll the attack on that.
He is restrained, you have advantage.
Oh well, still I hit anyway.
Okay.
Did the attack roll show up, or is it just broken?
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
What did you roll?
It's not showing up. That's why I asked. Hang on, I'll just roll it manually. It's fine.
Everything is broken. Including my worldview.